Hello, in this video I will show you how to remove and replace the two CV axles on Skoda Fabia. There is one long CV axle and one short CV axle on this car. This is the short CV axle right there. The long CV axle is on the other side right there. To remove the CV axles, first we need to remove the two wheels. Next we're going to remove the two CV axles. To remove the CV axle, we need to remove this bolt. We need to remove the 3 bolts for the ball joint, and also on the inner part of the CV axle we need to remove all those bolts. We'll start by removing the nut holding the CV joint. Next we're going to remove the 3 bolts holding the ball joint to the control arm. Next we're going to remove the wheel arch liner, because this way it will be much easier to remove the bolts holding the inner part of the CV axle. These are all the bolts we need to remove the wheel arch liner. Now that the wheel arch liner is removed, we have better access to those bolts holding the CV axle to the transmission. To remove the bolts holding the CV axle to the transmission, we're going to use this socket, M8 socket. We need a long extension as well in order to get to those bolts. To be able to loosen those bolts, first we're going to put a screwdriver into that brake disc. When we put the screwdriver in there, then the CV axle will not be turning, and then we can loosen the bolts holding the CV axle. First I'm going to loosen all the bolts, and then I'm going to use an electric ratchet to remove them. We only have access to those bolts when they're on top, so once we loosen the top bolts, then I'm going to remove the screwdriver and I'm going to turn the CV axle. I'm going to turn it so that the other bolts go on top and I can loosen them as well. Once I loosen all the bolts, then I'm going to remove the screwdriver. I'm going to get my electric ratchet, and then I'm going to unscrew them completely and remove the bolts. Once all the bolts are removed, then I can take the outer CV joint out of the wheel hub, and once I take out the outer CV joint, then I can take out the whole CV axle. You might want to turn the wheel the other way so that you have much more space to remove the CV axle. Sometimes the CV axle is stuck to the transmission, so you might want to hammer it with a screwdriver and hammer a little bit, and it will disconnect, it will separate, and that's the short CV axle out. Next, I'm going to remove the long CV axle. The procedure is exactly the same, except the CV axle is a bit longer and we don't need to remove the wheel arch liner. We need to remove those 3 bolts for the ball joint, all those bolts for the CV axle to the transmission, and also the nut for the CV joint. To remove the bolts holding the CV axle to the transmission, we're going to put a screwdriver into the brake disc, and first we're going to loosen all the bolts, and then we're going to remove them with the electric ratchet. For these bolts you need much longer extension to loosen those bolts. Now that the bolts are loosened, next I'm going to remove them with the electric ratchet. Once all the bolts are removed, next I'm going to take the CV joint out of the wheel hub, and then I'm going to take the whole CV axle out. Again, you might want to turn the wheel so that you have more space to remove the CV joint from the wheel hub. Next I'm going to remove the CV axle. If again the CV axle is stuck, you might want to hammer it 2 or 3 times with a hammer, and it will separate from the transmission, and then you can take it out. And that's the long CV axle out. Next we're going to put on the 2 CV axle. We'll start with the short one. First we're going to put the inner CV joint in its place, and then we're going to put the outer CV joint in the wheel hub. Once we put the outer CV joint into the wheel hub, next we're going to start installing the bolts on the inner CV joint. To install the bolts we need a long extension, and first we're going to turn the bolts by hand. We need to turn all the bolts by hand, and then I'm going to use the electric ratchet to turn them all the way. Now that all the bolts are installed, I'm going to use my electric ratchet to tighten the bolts. Once we tighten the bolts with the electric ratchet, then we need to use a normal ratchet to tighten them all the way. Again, you can see I installed a screwdriver into the brake disc to hold the CV axle from turning, and now I can tighten all the bolts. Once all the bolts are tightened, then I'm going to install the ball joint into the control arm and put on the nut for the CV joint. Then I'll go to the other side and install the long CV axle in the exact same way, and that's it. Hopefully the video was helpful. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.